Now what we're learning is that the United States has removed restrictions on 3 Indian entities to boost stronger nuclear cooperation. The 3 Indian entities are Rare Earths, Indira Gandhi Atomic Research Centre and the Bhabha Atomic Research Centre. U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan has said, and I quote, "United States is now finalizing the necessary steps to remove long-standing regulations that have prevented cooperation between India's leading nuclear entities and U.S. companies." That is the big piece of news that's coming in, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to Indo-US ties, especially on the energy front. Something that has always been a diplomatic sticking point is nuclear cooperation between the two sides. And this is a huge development coming in where U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan has said, and once again, I'll quote him, "United States is now finalizing the necessary steps to remove long-standing regulations that have prevented cooperation between India's leading nuclear entities and U.S. companies as the United States delists 3 nuclear entities here in India." I'm joined by my colleague Siddhant Mishra on the broadcast. Siddhant, how big of a game changer is this?
Well, it's a big game changer. In fact, during his last visit to India, Jake Sullivan, perhaps his concluding visit, he made this announcement at IIT Delhi that it's time to realize nuclear cooperation with India fully. And for that reason, U.S. has decided to put off the 3 entities which are perhaps the state-run organizations, Indian entities, Indian Rare Earths, Indira Gandhi Atomic Research Centre and Bhabha Atomic Research Centre from the entity list of the US government. Now, this particular announcement came last week, and today we have this release from the Bureau of Industry and Security, and it says that the 3 of the entities, Indian Rare Earths, Indira Gandhi Atomic Research Centre and Bhabha Atomic Research Centre have been taken off the list. So perhaps this would help. This opens the scope for more cooperation between India and US as far as nuclear energy is concerned. And this is perhaps the promise that was made at the time of the nuclear deal with US. And now, after so many years, finally, this could be seen as a last gift from the Biden administration to India. And during his last visit, Jake Sullivan announced, and within a week's time, it has been implemented. Perhaps will open more doors so that the Indian companies, Indian state-owned, agencies can work more closely with the American companies. Opens more ways for both the countries to collaborate.
Absolutely, and this is a crucial roadblock when it comes to any progress to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Atmanirbhar vision, and we'll have to wait and see whether this is carried forward by the Trump administration as Trump heads towards Inauguration Day on Monday. Thank you, Siddhant, for joining us on the broadcast with that piece of breaking news. Shifting focus back home, where Arvind Kejriwal, now right ahead of the Delhi elections, has declared his assets worth around 1.73 crore. Kejriwal's assets have decreased, in fact,